What's up? It's your boy Uncle Joe, the Black Bookie. Welcome to another episode of ParentHood Parlay. I'm your host, Uncle Joe, joined by me, my guy Solo. Real parents, real pressure, real plays, telling you the plays that we like. You can tailor it, you can fade it. The choice is yours. Put your plays in the chat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, please give the show 5 stars and give us some positive feedback. They did it again. The New York Knicks with another improbable, miraculous comeback, the largest comeback in NBA Finals history. How do they keep doing it? A team clearly of destiny, one win away. I mean, I still can't believe you're still so much calmer than I expect you to be. I'm excited like I'm the Knicks fan. You're the Knicks fan. And every time after they get a big W, you're just chilling.
Yo, I can't believe how good. What's going on right now with the Knicks?
What is happening?
We were down 2-1 to the Hawks. Everybody's fuck the Knicks, Knicks up. I was one of those guys. I was frustrated off season with trading this guy, that guy, and now look at us, bro. One game away from winning the championship, man. What a comeback. Obviously, I'm in a great mood. I'm still in so much shock. My body language last night went from like 8 different positions, bro. Like I was laid up in bed watching the game. I was like, "Hey, we're down 29. That's crazy." We got down 15. I'm at the edge of the bed, like, "Okay, all right." By the time we down 3, I'm running around the house. My daughter knocked out. She probably woke up, bro. It was crazy, man. Like this is such an historic run for the New York Knicks, bro. Like I'm so glad we could witness it as fans. This is for the OGs, man. Like we waited how many years for this? We haven't been here in 27 years, but we actually when did we win? 70 or 2 or something like that? Bro, it's insane what the Knicks are doing right now, man. The city is live. I can't wait till Saturday. Oh man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
It's absolutely unbelievable. I was at the point too where that was my play yesterday. That was a snooze you lose pick with Knicks money line. And same thing, I'm watching and I'm like, wow. I'm like, this is over. I mean, the Spurs have been a dominant first quarter team. They've been playing really well in the first half overall, but down 29, I was like, wow, the bread's gone. I'm like, it's over. I'm like, this thing is gonna head back to San Antonio 2-2. It's a brand new series, and anything could happen now. And then chip away, chip away, chip away. And once again, I take zero credit away from the New York Knicks. Zero. But once again, Mitch Johnson, an absolute masterclass in how to blow a game. I mean, my goodness. Your team's up 22 now at this point. You let them shoot 8 straight threes, miss all 8, refuse to call a timeout. Remember, this team is young. This team is super young. The only vet you got is a knucklehead and De'Aaron Fox, who has the basketball IQ of a third grader. I mean, he was awful in the second half, once again. And, of course, he makes the play that cost him the game. All he's got to do is dribble the ball out. All he's got to do is dribble the ball out. And the
I
game's
mean,
over.
it's crazy because as the Spurs were playing so good the first half, right? They're making every 3-pointer. They're hot and on
And
fire.
you knew that wasn't going to last, though. They weren't going to stay
Yeah.
that hot in the
But at
second half.
some point, I'm thinking, as not even as a Knicks fan, as a basketball fan, and as a basketball, like I really watched the game. I'm like, are they gonna switch it up at some point? They chucked 8 threes in a row at one point, and I'm like, Miss Johnson, it's a 20-4 run. You didn't call a timeout at all. You didn't get your guys like, hey, listen, let's chill with the threes. Let's get back to what we're doing, to how we normally play. Because Spurs aren't really a running gun team like that. They have spurts like that where they're hitting shots. They got shooters, but they're an all-around team. They can get to the basket. They can shoot. They got the mid-range. So I was surprised that Miss Johnson just let the run go down the way it did. And then Fox at the end of the game, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. For your veteran point guard who you traded for these type of situations to do that's devastating, man. Tough loss for the Spurs, but thank you. They put that on a platter. We just ate that shit up, man. Thank you so much, man. Because if you're down 29 points, you need a little bit of help from the other team. Like give the Knicks credit, a lot of help. So give the Knicks credit. Knicks got so much heart and they stayed in there, but the Spurs definitely helped us get to where we need to get to, and coming back. So man, but shout out to OG, man. That was crazy. That Brunson,
them two kept us in the game because they had more than half the points heading into the fourth quarter, just them two alone. So them two were carrying the load, and then Cat got going a little bit in the fourth. Mikel finally made a shot. GTA, man, my dog, New York bred. You know what I'm saying? Born and bred New Yorker, man. He came through. He showed his New York side of him right there. Oh man, that's crazy. I can't say nothing about that game.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about it too. You miss 8 straight threes, which is mind-boggling when you have someone on the floor that's 7'4". It's mind-boggling. And I'm not one of those guys, but it's been obvious since the Knicks have gone up 2-0, the officiating has not been in their favor at all. The officiating in both games at MSG was atrocious, and it was in the favor of the Spurs. The Spurs were going to get to the line. There was no need to keep jacking up threes. There was no need, especially when they weren't going. You were hot in the first half. We get it, but you got to make adjustments. You got to make adjustments. Like I said, Fox was terrible. Down 20 or more in the playoffs in the last 2 years, teams are 4-71. The New York Knicks are 5-3.
Wow,
Down 20 or more in the playoffs. 5-3.
that's amazing. It's
They
really
just
meant
won't
for,
die. Like I said,
bro.
a team of
I
destiny.
just don't. My fault.
No, a team of destiny. They just refuse to die. And like you said with OG, I know Brunson's the guy, big body Brunson, Captain Clutch, and he has hit so many clutch shots in the fourth quarter. But in this series, he has not shot the ball efficiently at all. He's taken a lot of shots to get the points that he's got, and I think as it stands right now, OG Anunoby is the Finals MVP. I mean, in only one game he was the second leading scorer. The only game he wasn't the second leading scorer was game 1, and he was behind Cat by a bucket. But then to get the block, to get the tip, he's also playing better defense than Brunson. He's more important on the defensive end. I think OG's got to get the Finals MVP at this point. Unless Brunson comes out game 5 and drops maybe a 40 burger or something like that and is absolutely dominant, I think overall in the series, I know Brunson hits the clutch shots in the fourth, but overall in this series, OG Anunoby has been the Finals MVP for the New York Knicks.
You know what's funny? So one of my coworkers, he's actually a Spurs fan. He's a Spurs fan. He came up to me yesterday. He goes, "Yo, Brunson's not playing good. You know, he's shooting whatever percentage he's shooting." And I was like, "But you got to listen, man. This is like the finals. This is the playoffs. It's all about winning. You get what I'm saying? It's all about winning. So the fact that 1 second, the fact that Brunson's closing out games is everything. You get what I'm saying? So he's closing games out, and he might not be shooting the best, but he knows when to get the job done in the clutch. So I was like, it might not look the best, man, but you still can't. Brunson's doing what we need him to do in
No,
the moments we
absolutely.
need him to
Captain
do it.
Clutch. He's hitting the big shots without a doubt. He's definitely hitting the big ones, and especially in the fourth quarter. He never disappears. He always hits the big ones. But I'm just saying, overall in this series, I think OG has been the MVP for this team. Because like I said, he's doing it
I'm
on
not
both
mad at
ends of the
that.
floor. And I mean, that play last night is immortal. That goes down
Bro,
with the Kawhi
that's
shot in
legacy.
Toronto.
That's
You know,
legendary,
that
bro.
play will live on forever.
No, I agree. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the OG. That wasn't even pushed back to the OG being MVP. It was
Mhm.
more saying like, I know people are saying Brunson's not playing well, but it comes down to moments in the playoffs, and he's showing up in those moments. But I'm definitely not mad at
Yeah.
OG being a Finals MVP at this point in the
Can you
finals at
imagine
all.
if
I'm
he
not.
was shooting better? Can you imagine if Brunson was shooting better in this series?
Right.
These games might be over in the third quarter.
That's what I'm saying. And Wemby was 9 for 25 last night too. So and he missed two clutch free throws back to back
He
down
missed
that in
two
that
huge
fourth
free
quarter.
throws. And unfortunately, he's getting to that point too where he just settles too much. He settles
Yeah.
too much for that jump shot. It's like, bro, you are 7'4". You can handle the ball. Get in the paint. Get in the paint. But
They
an
make him work
unbelievable
though.
game.
What a game.
Unbelievable.
What a
It's been a
game.
great series, but unbelievable
It
game.
has.
But the Knicks are one away to get it done. And originally I said, when they lost game 3, I said that they would win in 6. But now, after mentally, I just don't know if the Spurs are going to get off the mat. for Game 5. I don't. How do you bounce back from that mentally?
Yeah, I had Knicks in 6 before the series started, but it's tough to close out on the road. So, I mean, I think the Spurs do compete Game 5, but it is tough to come back from that loss, man. If Knicks win
Yeah.
on Saturday, I would not obviously be surprised. I mean, Knicks don't surprise me at all anymore. Like, this is whatever comes with the Knicks comes with the Knicks. Like, we're just in our seats enjoying it. But yeah, that's a tough one to come back from. I still think Spurs compete, but to actually win that game, that's a tough loss, man. To go back home after being up almost pretty much 30 points, up 29. That's a 30-point lead. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And our last thing before we move on and start getting down to business, I'm happy for the Knicks. I'm happy for the city, but please, some of you knuckleheads out there, man, keep your hands to yourself, man. Don't be beating up Spurs fans, and that's just a little uncalled for. That's where you're just taking it a little bit too far, man. Don't
I
be
will
beating
say
up
one.
Spurs.
I will say one thing too, man. Like I'm with you on that. We don't promote violence on ParentHood parlays, man. We're parents. We're good people. We want to be good citizens to the community. But why the hell y'all walking around here around
Yeah.
MSG with these Spurs
Yeah.
jerseys
Also know
on?
what you're signing up for.
Yeah,
Use your head. I was actually me and my wife
please
were talking
don't
about this.
do it.
We were like, listen, go into the stadium, put your jersey on, right? Cheer for your team. When the game's over, take it off. take
Take it
it
off.
off. Put it
Take it
in your
off.
back, or have a hoodie over it, something, and get home safely.
Take
It's
it
not
off.
worth
I know
it.
I know you want to support your team. I'm
Right.
all about support. You want to ride for your guys, man, but it is not worth getting beat down by some young cats that are 13,
No.
14 years old.
Right.
Man, you know what I'm saying? You grown man, you got a Wemby jersey on, these young kids ripping it off you. Like, you don't want to go through that. Take it
Yeah.
off, man. Go home. It's not worth it, man. Don't do
It's
it.
not
Not in
worth
New York.
it. On
Knicks fans, we walking.
not
Knicks
right
fans,
now.
we walking through in Knicks in San Antonio. All Knicks fans are walking fine. We got no worries. They gonna do nothing over there. But in New York, don't do it.
Yeah. So I'm on both sides. I think, like I said, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be beating
Definitely.
people up because they're
Nah.
cheering for the other team. But also, too, yeah, you gotta know where you're at. And you gotta know what you're signing up for. You gotta
Yeah.
understand what's going on. There's some kids right now where they're just losing their damn mind. They've never experienced nothing like this before. Do you have fans that have been waiting for this? Obviously, alcohol's involved. Just you got to make better decisions. But
Yeah,
keep
it's
your
tough when
hands to
these things
yourself.
go. No, 100%. And just one last comment. It's tough when these things go viral because that's what eggs them on to keep doing that. People on the
Yeah.
comments like, yeah, F the Spurs, beat them
Right.
up. And
Right.
then that eggs these kids on to go out there and be like, nah, that's not the way to go about it. But to avoid it, man, just be safe, y'all. Spurs fans, be careful. I would stay home and watch the games. I wouldn't even go to the bar. Stay home, watch it with your
Yeah.
loved ones, and
Yeah.
don't even go outside, man. If you do go outside, no jersey.
But let's get down to the money. We're gonna get to our plays that we like today. Wins and losses segment. We tell you the plays that we like. Like I said, you can tail it, you can fade it. The choice is yours. Put your plays in the chat. And we've been doing good still. Last show we went 3-2. But overall we still
I
been.
played the bum ass Padres, man.
Yeah,
I was so
Scott
mad I
pitched
played
well
that.
day.
I mean, it's the Padres. It's easy. You ain't got to do much. They suck.
Yeah, they've been struggling.
Sorry, y'all. If y'all tell me on that one, my bad.
Well, other than that, we've been doing well. So let's get down to it. My first play of the day, I'm going with a team to bounce back. I like the Dodgers first 5 on the money line, minus 150. They blew a game last night up 6-1 against the Pirates. They ended up losing that game 9-8 as the bullpen
crazy.
just unraveled. The Dodgers are looking to win this series. Right now it's tied 1-1, and they have not lost a series since May 10th against the Atlanta Braves. That was the last time that Dodgers did not win a series. So since that standpoint, they've either won a series or they split the series. So we getting Warbolowski versus Keller. Keller's been getting hit lately. He's given up 13 runs in his last 8 innings. So I'm looking to expect the Dodgers to come in pissed off after blowing that game to win this series. The bats, Ohtani and company, to get to Keller early. Warbolowski to keep us in the game. And I'm just going to avoid the bullpen, even though I think they will probably pitch better tonight. But I'm just going to stay away from it. You used a lot of arms yesterday after blowing that lead. So I'm going to get in and get out. Give me the Dodgers first 5 on the money line, minus 150, full unit for my first play of the day.
Love it. Love it. My first play of the day. I'm rocking with you, man. Dodgers money line. I'm taking the full game, but I like Dodgers money line today. Like you mentioned yesterday, they were up 6-1. Bullpen blew the game late. Otani pitched decent for the most part, but bullpen couldn't hold them up. They bounced back today, man. Robleski's on the mound. He got a strong left. He's been pitching really good this season, having a super underrated year, might I say. And Mitch Keller on the mound for the Pirates. Keller stinks, man. I'm not scared of this Pirates offense at all. Dodgers are a little bit pricey, but the fact that you mentioned it is they haven't lost a series in a long time, and the fact that you have Mitch Keller on the mound, he's not pitching too good. I like Robleski in the spot. I'm willing to pay the juice for the Dodgers on the money line. The bullpens are a little concerning, but I think Robleski might go deep into this game. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes 6 strong innings. So the bullpen shouldn't have to do too much late after that. I think Dodgers bounce back, man. I'll pay the juice for them. I'm fading Keller. Give me Dodgers on my first of the day. You know me and Uncle Joe, when we have the same plays, we do really well. So if he says Dodgers and I say Dodgers, man, I like our chances in this one. So give me Dodgers money line at 170. I'm willing to pay the juice. It's a good spot for them. That's my first play of the day.
And that line has been going up, though. I think it originally came out like 150, 160 or so, and it has been going up.
They take the money? I figured.
I think it's definitely a bounce back spot for the Dodgers, especially the way they lost that game last night. So, like I said, I expect them to come in pissed off, and Keller has been awful his last 2 starts. So, but yeah, when we're both on a play, you guys know what to do. We haven't lost one yet, and we're both on it. So, let's get to it. Dodgers first 5 for me. Full game for Solo. You going full unit?
Yeah, full unit.
Full unit. So the Dodgers, I expect the Dodgers to bring home the money for us today. My next play, I'm going with Mexico in the World Cup and Ben Shelton. That actually kicks off soon. It might have started, actually. Shelton plays at 11:30. Minus 113 parlay for the 2-teamer. Right now, they are in Germany, getting ready, preparing for Wimbledon. Germany's the grass court, so they are in Germany right now playing on grass court. Shelton is playing Duran, who has he's kind of become a shell of himself. He's 32 years old now. He's barely hanging on into the top 10, into the top 100. He's ranked 88th now. And Shelton normally takes care of players that he's supposed to beat. When he's better than his opponent, normally he gets the job done. And he's got some points to defend here. He didn't play good really that well on the clay circuit, so he's got to get things going here on the grass circuit. So I like Shelton to get things done. And for Mexico, they're kicking off the World Cup. They're playing in their backyard in Mexico City. They won 7 straight. So I'm just riding with the better, more experienced team. Mexico should absolutely dominate South Africa. So give me Mexico and Shelton, 2-teamer, minus 113. Let's put some money on the account.
You know, I don't know much about soccer. I know the World Cup is happening right now, which is a big time for the sport. Uncle Joe is the man when it comes to tennis and soccer, man. So make sure I really tune in and lock in on some plays. I would consider definitely tailing. Mexico, you said they're at home too in the World Cup. You cannot fade that at all, man. I don't know about the sport. They're in their backyard. I wouldn't even fade that. I don't even know. I don't know much about the lines too much, but I like
7-game winning streak.
Oh yeah, what are we doing here? What are we even talking about? So yeah, I'm 100% on board with that. My second play of the day, I had the Cardinals yesterday. I took the Cardinals money line yesterday. They ended up winning for me, and I was thinking about going back to them today. I think the Mets are a little bit overpriced, but give me the under 9 in that game. I like the Cardinals Mets under 9 at a full unit. I think you got Christian Scott on the mound for the Mets. He's at home. He's pitching really good. I think he competes in this game. As I mentioned, his last home start was really good. His last road start against the freaking Padres, who lost me last week, has been really good as well. On the other side for the Cardinals, you have Hunter Dobbins, who's actually been really surprising. He started the season in AAA, but his last couple starts, he's been nothing but great, man. You know, shutout balls, 1 runs through 5 innings. And the Mets can't hit right now, man. I'm not worried about the Mets bats at all. I think the under 9 is way more than enough to fade. Give me the under 9 in that game. I think it'll be a close one. I think it ends up being like a 4-3 type of game. If it busts, it busts. But under 9 in that spot, I like spot for both pitchers. Give me the under in that one, full unit.
You cannot make this up. I took under 9.
Yeah.
I took under 9.5, and literally for the same reason, the main reason the Mets can't hit. We just ordered a little Tykes T-ball thing for my son because I got to get him ready because no one on the Mets can hit. No one can hit. Juan Soto's having a terrible June right now. They can't score. And, yeah, Dobbins has been really well since coming up from AAA. And whenever a guy is been brought up and he's pitching well, he's got to try and stay consistent because he's trying to win a spot in the rotation. So I expect him to come in. He's fighting for a job. I expect him to come in and keep pitching well. Scott's been very solid over his last 3 starts, looking like he belongs in the major leagues. So, yeah, I don't think the Cardinals already know they got this series wrapped up. I don't think they're going to put up another 9 spot like yesterday. The reason that game got out of hand because batting practice David Peterson came into the game and gave up 7 runs. So I am with you. And it's a hot and humid day today too. So I know those guys are not looking to be out there at 1 o'clock in either. So yeah, I bought it up a little bit. I took 9.5 for minus 143.
I like it.
But that was my third and final play. So we are both aligned on that too. And yeah, mostly because the pitchers and the Mets bats are irrelevant right now. And it's so frustrating. I mean, the team obviously stinks, but it's so frustrating. Every time they do get a little momentum, like they had the Yankees series, right? They took care of business against the Yankees. But what do? They lose. They get swept by the Marlins after that, and they split against the Nationals. Then you go home. You have a good homestand. You go 5-1 or whatever. What do you do after that? Go get swept by the Mariners. They can never keep any momentum. So
yeah, the Mets are a strange team this year. Obviously, Lindor's not out there, but like you said, they'll have a 2-3 game stretch where they're cooking. You're like, oh, Mets are back,
right?
And then they're just not. Like it's never in between. Either they look really good,
nothing but false hope.
Yeah, it's straight. They're really good for like 2 games, and they just drop. Like the Mets are so unpredictable, man. So I want to be on the right side of them and go the under. Before we continue our last play, I want to ask you, what are your thoughts on the over-unders at a flat number, like a straight number? So I normally go with like under 9, under 8, because like that way, if it push, we got our money back. Opposed to like the 0.5, where like it's either going to be a win or a loss. But like for your sake, the 9.5 to me, I think is a super good number. But just in general, what are your thoughts on like a flat number, avoiding the 0.5 with the over-unders?
So I feel like if I'm on the over, I want the flat number, right?
Okay.
Then I can play for the push. And I feel like if I'm on the under, I want that half just for like kind of insurance.
That makes sense. Okay. So the overs you'll play, but the unders,
yeah,
you do 0.5.
The under I kind of want to. It gives me a little bit of insurance that they got to get that extra run for me to lose. But if I'm on the over, I don't want them to have to get an extra run for me to win. I'd rather, if anything, I'll play for the tie.
Got it. That makes sense. Okay, fair enough.
What do you got for your third and final play?
Last play of the day. I got to ride with a dog, man. Got to ride the underdog in the spot. This team is at home. They're overall not having a great season, but I like them in this series, man. They're playing solid. Give me the Rockies, man. Give me the plus 1.5. Even give me the money line, man. The Cubs are trash. Cubs ain't about nothing, man. These Cubs and these overpriced, overvalued lines, they've been putting them at 165, 180. Cubs ain't doing it for me, man. They're very inconsistent, up and down. They paid Bregman all this money. He ain't doing nothing out there. That team has been shot. I wouldn't be surprised they start tanking soon because I think they had high expectations this year, and they're starting to kind of get they're starting to get really, behind from where they should be. So I like the Rockies in the spot. Rockies got nothing to lose. Like they're at home. They won 2 games already. I think they go for the sweep. Then Cubs got Cabrera on the mound. Man, sign me up. Rockies plus 1.5 money line. I'll go full unit. I'm that confident, man. I'm fading the Cubs at that 155 price.
You're going what you said, Rockies plus 1.5 or money line?
Yeah. I'm gonna go plus 1.5 because it is the Rockies.
Full unit.
I mean? I'll take the full unit. I'll take the run in my back pocket just because it is the Rockies. But yeah, we fade the Cubs, bro.
Yeah, I don't. The Cubs, they're another one. It's like, what is going on?
Yeah,
and it's the same thing. They were just hot a few days ago. Pete Crow Armstrong with the walk-off.
He's playing better.
You're right. It looks like they're about to have a jolt and get things going. And then boom. I mean, yeah, then you're out here about to get swept to Colorado. you can't
When
make it
when
up.
they lost to the Giants on Sunday Night Baseball at home, I was like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, they're not about none this year. Like that's the game you have to win. You know what I'm saying? Like that's I think it was 1-1 in that series. I'm like Sunday Night Baseball, like you got to win that game. So after that loss, I was like, I'm gonna start fading the Cubs, man. They be overpriced all the time.
Yeah, they have been bad. They have been
Yeah.
really bad. So we're gonna recap. I was locking them in. So we got Dodgers first five money line, Dodgers full game money line, Rockies
Hmm.
plus 1.5, Mets under 9, and also Mets Cardinals under 9 and Mets Cardinals under 9.5, and then Mexico and Shelton 2-team parlay. I
Nice.
didn't miss anything, right?
Nope. All
So
good.
those are our plays. I gotta lock the 9.5 one in. But those are our plays for today. I love the Dodgers one, and I definitely like that under. That one's starting early. Let's see, did Ben Shelton kick off? He didn't start yet. His game's been pushed back. But Mexico plays at 3. You can still get in on that one. Mexico's at 3. Ben Shelton time right now says 12:15, so you should be able to still get that. Some places they take it off the board, but most books, if it didn't start yet, you can still get in on that. I would definitely take the Dodgers. Me and Solo really like that. And yeah, I mean, until the Mets can start hitting, their unders are looking like the way to go. But also, it's a good pitching matchup today too, so that
Definitely.
definitely helps.
I like the spot for both pitchers.
Absolutely, like I said, especially with Dobbins coming from AAA, trying to stay in that rotation, and the Cardinals are hot, like you said. Like you said the other day. Now they won 6 straight. They're hot right now, so they're looking to. How far back are they in the Central?
I know they're behind the Brewers.
Yeah, so yeah, they're 3.5 out behind Milwaukee.
Oh, they still in there.
Yeah, they're definitely three and a
Yeah,
half
Cardinals
out
playing
Milwaukee, and they lead.
Cardinals, man, surprising team this year. Honestly, they were pretty
Definitely,
bad
just
last year.
just one of those organizations, man, that always figure it out.
Yeah,
One of those organizations that are always around, always figure it out, always do it the right way.
and
Um,
major shout out to Jordan Walker, man. He went from a rough year last year to now he's playing at an All Star level. He homered yesterday. Jordan Walker's playing good baseball for them, man. Shout out to the Cardinals, man. They're playing good baseball.
ParentHood Parlay, episode 12. Uncle Joe Solo. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend and tell a friend. If you listen on Apple or Spotify, please give the show 5 stars. The Knicks have done it again. We just gave you our plays. We're going to hit our Beyond the Scoreboard segment before we get up on out of here. We appreciate you guys. We're going to get back more to a set schedule going forward. But, we're parents. Life be happening. Things be happening. Either way, we're going to tap in and always be here for you guys. So make sure you're following. You got your notifications on so you always know when we are going live and you won't miss anything. Beyond the
Real,
Scoreboard.
real quick
It's
before we
Creek.
start beyond the scoreboard, I was gonna say, make sure y'all tune in, man. I'm gonna start doing a lot more single plays for y'all, little short videos throughout the week. Because obviously we can't, our scheduling's can be a little bit difficult, but we still want to drop content and give y'all plays, you know what I'm saying? So definitely make sure y'all tuning in because the next couple days, even this weekend, I will be doing some short vids with some plays I like for the day. 'Cause weekends I'll be a little bit more quiet. Obviously, me and Uncle Joe be texting, but like I want to get more videos out there for y'all. So make sure y'all tune in, man, because the weekends is great for baseball. So I'm always still tapped in no matter what. So I'll definitely make some short videos for y'all with some plays that I like for the weekend. So make sure y'all tune in on that. And obviously next weekend we'll try to get back on regular scheduled programming for y'all.
And absolutely, it's going to be, we're entering the dog days of summer. We pretty much may only have 1 or 2 more NBA games, right? So it's going to be
Literally.
nothing but MLB to get us until it's college football and NFL.
Hmm.
Nothing but MLB and nothing but tennis. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Oh, you about to clean up on tennis, man. Uncle Joe's the guy. I'm telling y'all, tennis, Uncle Joe's that guy.
I can't wait. We're going to have Wimbledon, and then we'll have the U.S. Open in August. I'm actually going to try and hit that up right there in Queens. I've
Yep.
been before. Awesome event, man. Done so
I've been
well.
there once too.
Yeah, I knew it was different and it was a dope experience when it was 11 o'clock at night and they were still serving alcohol. That lets you know the type of crowd that's here. Like they're not worried about it getting too rowdy or people fighting or anything
Nah.
like that. It was literally 11 p.m. I was watching. This is when Serena was still playing, and
Oh, that's legendary. You seen Serena live? Damn,
Yeah, this is when Serena was still
that's
playing,
dope.
and I was like, um, I was getting ready to head out and catch the train, and I was like, they still serving liquor? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, I'm gonna try and hit that up. The night ones are usually better because August obviously it gets crazy hot. So sometimes those daytime matches are brutal to sit out there in the sun.
Definitely.
Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try and definitely catch a nighttime one. Maybe we'll figure something out. Try and link up there if we can.
Yeah, I'll be
But
down.
definitely something I'm looking to check out. But beyond the scoreboard, let's get into it. First, before we talk about that, how's baby girl doing? Everything good?
Yeah, baby girl's good, man. Not much change from last week. She's still super active. She's trying to stand everywhere, man. I think she's starting to say some words. She says mama, but she's not really talking, if that makes sense. Like, but she
Yeah,
can definitely, she'll say mama a little bit. She'll say dada too, but it's not like
yeah.
as clear. So I wouldn't say she's talking yet, but yeah, man, just every day is a blessing with her, man. She's doing good. Just happy to have her as my little girl. But yeah, man, it's fatherhood. It's ups, there's downs, but way more ups than downs, obviously. But she's doing great, man. What about you?
It's
How's your family? How's little man?
it's crazy. Most kids don't say mama first. They always say dad at first because it's just easier to say.
Oh, she's
Um,
clingy with her mom right now. Like I'm
that's
cooked.
good. See,
Yeah.
we're the opposite. Like Mac is very clingy with my wife because she's with him more. Um,
Mhm.
but he does not say mama. He does not say it. He is still not. He could say Miss Rachel, but he still ain't say mama.
That's funny.
Oh shit, it drives her crazy. It drives her crazy. But
You
he's
clingy
good.
as
Like I
hell, but
said,
you can't say mama.
right. But he's good. She actually took him to the park yesterday, and
Nice.
it's the day before I took him in the backyard. We were playing in the backyard. We got a little slide from in the backyard, and then she took him to the park. And but he is doing better now with her, where like the separation, like she could put him down and he'll just walk around and do his thing.
Good.
With me, he does it all the time because, like I said, she's with him more. So like, and they have that bond, obviously, But he's doing good. Like I said, we just got in a little T-ball set, so I'm excited to take him out there. I'm gonna probably wait a day or two because like a heat wave right now the next few days, so
No,
it's
it's
hot out
hot.
there.
It's
Yeah, it's
hot
hot
today,
out
bro.
there.
Yeah,
So I'll
for
probably wait a
sure.
day or two to take him out there, let him start swinging. Like I said, I'm gonna record it and send it to the Mets because the way this team's going, he could probably at least bat seventh at this point.
Nah, don't do that to little man, man. Nah, don't do that to him. It'll break his heart. You don't want to play for them. Put
Like
him
we
with the
need him.
Yankees, man.
Never, never. But we do on here on Parenthood Parlay, we do giveaways. Actually, we got to figure out something to do for Father's Day. Got to definitely
Yeah,
do a giveaway for Father's Day. But we
I
do
agree.
giveaways. We've given away a gas card. We've given away some diapers. And Mr. Beast gave away a private plane. And the person that won the private plane was just arrested for a drug bust. He was the co-pilot at the time, and they found $3.6 million worth of marijuana on board.
3 point what?
3.6 million. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't, right? You help people out. You give a guy a plane. It was like a contest. It was the whole thing on his YouTube thing. It was like a contest. He won it. Gave the guy a plane.
Yeah,
I don't
I know
even think
Mr.
it
Beast
was
always
six
gives out
months
stuff.
later.
Yeah,
The guy is now arrested for smuggling marijuana.
wow.
Who still
Uh,
smuggles weed either, too, by the way? It's like,
yeah, I was gonna. It's not
what are we
even.
doing?
I thought you could just walk around with it comfortably. You just have
Yeah, what are
pounds
we
on
doing?
you. Yeah. Damn, man. There was a brother too, right? He got caught up. I seen you sent me the article. Yeah, brother got caught up. Oh man, that sucks. 3.6. Yeah. My first question is who's gonna smoke that weed? That's a lot just to throw out.
Yeah,
Uh, that's a lot of weed just to kind of get rid of. So I'm sure somebody's gonna
the
have their hands
government.
on that.
They are definitely about to put that in the dispensary so they could tax it and make that money right back.
They probably smoking during the trial. Like, yo, how much?
Yeah,
How much should we give them, y'all? What y'all thinking? They smoking this damn weed. Uh, what's your thoughts on this?
it's really, like I said, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You try and help people out. They make a mockery of it and turn into Franklin Saint. It's like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing?
You know what sucks about this, man? Because like you got people who just literally give money away,
Right.
and then you blow on the opportunity. But there's people out there who like they had that 3 point, they had that jet. Oh my god, man! They taking their
Right.
family places, they
So then
friends. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying life, and you over here just you're doing a whole drug. You know what I'm saying? Like freaking thing. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
because then I don't think it will stop him, but sometimes people are like, damn, do I even want to still give stuff away anymore now? Like, it puts that negative thought into the back of the head. Like I said, I don't think he'll stop,
He won't stop. That's his
but
content too. He likes to
yeah,
just try to throw money out there.
but
Um,
people that are just trying to do the right thing and help people out, something like that happens, it's like, damn, forget it.
do you feel like people, not everybody, but the wrong people have money sometimes? Like,
Definitely.
definitely, right?
Definitely.
I'm like, this person got 10 million, man. You got poor, really humble, nice individuals, man, that are really just out here striving. And they don't got a dime to their name, but they're the best of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Always smiling. They give their last dollar. The dollar, the only dollar they have, they give it away. You know what I'm saying? And you got people out here that get things and just they take. And I've been there before. I'm not gonna say and play Mr. Sane about it. I've you know what I'm saying, been in a situation where I'm like, damn, I probably overdid it here, but now that I'm older, I'm like, nah, you give me that kind of money, man. I'm making sure I use the most out of that. So, I
Right.
mean, it sucks, man, especially for us to be a brother, but I mean,
And it's not it's not a hating thing or a pocket watching thing, but yeah, there definitely are some
nah,
people
never.
that have way too much money that aren't just doing the right thing with it. Like especially like athletes, right? I hate seeing that when like a dude like Antoine Walker, you make all that money and then you're poor. It's like it's crazy. Yeah, AB right now, right? We're seeing AB, all that money. Now he's trying to get back on his feet, streaming and stuff like that. Like it should never get to that point. Obviously, you make investments, things happen. You have family, with like AB, he's got all those kids. But it's like at the end of the day, it should be very hard to blow 40, 60, 70 million dollars. Like that
Yeah,
should be
that's
hard to
that's a
do.
lot. And I love a comeback story, man. So I've been
Right.
keeping track of the AB stream and stuff like that. So I love a comeback story. AB didn't start drinking until he was boxing,
Yeah.
until he won his first world title, which is like, oh damn. So like that means you made it to where you had to go. Then you got caught up. So it's interesting. I thought he maybe was drinking as a kid
Right.
growing
The
up,
kid, right? Yeah.
and then it got worse as he got money. But he started drinking after he won his first title. So I'm like, damn. So that means you wasn't around the right people all the time. You probably had your good coaches that were like, hey, do this, do that. But you also had another group of people that were like, let's go out, let's party, throw me some money. They drinking and now you involved with it. So it's crazy, man. But yeah, I think if you get some big money, man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing from above. So make sure you take full advantage of it. Don't take it for granted. Please don't.
Yeah. It could be here today, going tomorrow, without a doubt. It's
Yeah.
very, very disposable.
If I'm not blowing 40 mil.
Never. Never. Unless I got another. Actually, never. I couldn't even think of a way to do it.
Honestly, man, I'll invest so much into this into ParentHood parlays. Well, I'll put a mil, 2 mil into that. We'll blow this
Right.
thing up. You know what I'm saying? And we'll put other people on. It's just a one big community, man.
Right.
That sounds fire to me. Doing things like that, like making money and building communities with that money and bringing people on, putting them on. Now they making money. They bring
Right.
somebody else. They're making money. It just becomes like a whole big community of people. Everybody eating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Opposed
don't be
to
too greedy.
blowing it just on materialistic things.
Yeah, you wasting it, man. Because now you could have helped out so many people. Not that you owe them that, but you
Right.
could have helped out yourself, your family, other people. You could have put them on. You just kind of, like it's tough being the cash cow, and like especially depending where you come from. But you know what I mean. Sometimes, man, what they say with great power, like Spider-Man, comes great responsibility. That's real. You know what I
The
mean?
goal
So
the goal is always to change lives, man, and impact lives any way you can.
yeah,
That's
any
the
way you
goal.
can, man.
Not
Yeah,
just
facts.
cars, jewelry, and women. That's not it. That's not the wave. Because
Yeah. No,
those things
and
ain't
get your
going
nice
nowhere.
car. Yeah. Because I'm not the person to be like, oh, you got money, you buy nice cars. Nah, get yourself a nice car. Treat yourself. You earned that money. You
Right.
worked hard. Get a nice car. Get a nice chain. Do your thing. But at the same time, like, just have a limit to yourself. Like, hey, I got two. You don't need 12 cars, bro. Why you got 12?
You
You're not
know,
even driving them joints. You
you
probably
know,
got a car you haven't drove in 10
unless
years.
and even that, then you should be smart with it, right? If I had 12 cars, right, I'm putting 6 of them at least on Turo or something, and they're gonna make me money. People loved it, renting out cars to show up to a party or take pictures with or whatever, especially in Miami, places like that. At
Definitely.
least do something like that. Just don't just have them sitting in the showroom. You know, like I said, maybe not all of them. Some of them are gonna have sentimental value, where you don't want nobody in them, or things like that, or they might be one-on-one, so you don't want to take that risk. But most of them, yeah, put those things on Turo, rent them out, let them pay for themselves, and you're making money on them.
Yeah, no, that's I didn't even think about that. That's a great idea. Yeah, man. Like there's no you don't need a bunch of stuff like that, man. You have one or two nice cars that you want to splurge on. Do your thing, man. You earn
That's
that
it.
money. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's it, bro.
But that's our financial advice today from us. We
As
giving
as
you
as we're betting, right?
right, right. But also, we're still doing that financially smart too.
Oh, definitely.
At
I
the
don't
end of
play
the
with
day,
that.
we're not out here chasing. We're giving thought out smart plays with bankroll management. We're not just like, even right now, like we both like the Dodgers. That doesn't mean when I end this call or in this stream, whatever, that I'm gonna go and put another extra $400 on the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna stick into my limits,
No.
my means. I'm just very confident now though that we do both like it. So I'm already happy I put it in, and I'm waiting for it to cash. But you still got to be smart. You don't chase. Same thing. Like, even when I thought the Knicks were cooked last night, I didn't grab my phone and start. All right, let me try and lock something in for halftime, or
No.
is there a tennis game on at night? Like, I took the L. I thought it was over. My son came in and he was like, "You think the Knicks come back?" I said, "Hell no." I thought it was over. I said, "This one's chopped. This is over."
Bro. Yeah, I don't I never do live bets anyway, because live bets to me
Yeah,
is like
me
you're
neither. It's
really
very
pushing the gambling line a little bit to me. That's my opinion on this. I know some people do make a lot of money doing it, but
yeah. I know people that are
the
really good at it.
the idea being like this team's down 6-3, $100 to win 500. I'm like, obviously the odds and you can win
Right.
more money than you're putting in, so I get it, but it's like, dang, you really just got a team coming back from a deficit. Like you're living off that mindset. That's like hard to do. Like, so to me, that's always pushing the gambling line. We're opposed to how me and you break down plays. We find the value, the teams that are
Right.
undervalued, overvalued. We break it down. So it's more of an analytical approach, which is more fun
Right.
for me. But I try to avoid the whole gambling. Like, oh, this team's down 30. Here's $100. I'm like, I mean, Nick's live bet. You put that last night. You up?
The only time I used to actually live bet was Golden State Warriors. The Warriors used to always win the third quarter. When KD was there, Steph, Clay, all of them, there was a run where they just dominated the third quarter. So I used to, if they were trailing in the first half, I would take them to win the third quarter. But other than that, yeah, I feel like it's too much emotion involved, and you have to really be. I feel like you really have to be watching the game and see
Right.
what's going on.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
yeah, some
Definitely watch the
people,
game.
everybody has their, what they're good. Some people only do. I know people that only do props. I know people that only do overs and unders. People that only do parlays. So
Yeah.
you got to find out what you're good at, what your niche is, and stick to it. But still do it responsibly, still do it smart, and still don't chase.
Don't chase. Nope. I'm with you 100%. That's why
But
that's what makes our show like so dope. We on the same page. So like, if me, let's say one of us was like heavy on the live side, and then you were like doing how you were doing it. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of pulling. We're pulling different audiences, like, which is
right,
fine, but it's like, it's like, nah, it's Solo's this way, Uncle Joe's this way, but I like how we both have the same kind of mindset. It makes our show, but also our approach is much more smooth when we're kind of breaking it down for everybody.
yeah, I like to just, to me too, I just like to just put my bet in, and that's it. I sit there and wait, and let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Uh, if I feel like I'm taking something live, it literally could swing in 2 minutes.
literally.
It could literally swing and change the complete way I thought it was gonna go because of officiating, someone got hurt, whatever, a technical foul, like anything, a
Anything.
turnover.
Hmm.
So I feel like there's a lot going into it. I'd rather put my play in, and
It
it's a
is what
50
it
50
is.
chance.
Yep.
That's it. But final whistle, Another episode from us, man. We appreciate everybody. I appreciate you, Solo. I like where we're at
Appreciate
today
you,
with that
man.
under, with that Dodgers game. I feel like it's going to be a big day for us to cash. And any final thoughts till we get up out of here?
I mean, there's nothing else to talk about besides these Knicks, man. These freaking Knicks, bro. Bro, I'm so in shock. Like, I woke up this morning, like, what the hell happened last night? It's incredible, man. I'm so excited to be a part. Like, we're all a part of this together. Like the city, you know what I mean? You got Knicks fans in other states that are like probably going crazy back in wherever they are. You know what I'm saying? Like the Knicks have such a big following, obviously. And how do you not want to see the Knicks win, man? Like it's the New York Knicks. Like this is the mecca of basketballs. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. So, you know what I mean? To have the Knicks, doing what they're doing for the city, especially that kind of win yesterday, being down 29, like it's incredible, bro. So I got nothing to talk about. I'm hyped for game five. Game five on a Saturday is going to be insane, man. I'm sure people could be out there partying all day leading up to the game. And when game time starts, forget it. So I'm excited for the weekend. I'm looking forward to Knicks just closing it out, one more game away. So that's all my mind's been at right now, man. It's crazy to be a part of this, bro. It's historic.
I don't blame you, man. Like, yeah, I've said it plenty of times before. I'm not a Knicks fan, but it's great for the city, and just the way they're doing it. I mean, this is just a historical run that you may never see again. I mean, what they've lost one
Literally,
game,
bro.
right? Two games. Well, now this
Hmm.
for 3 games, this whole playoff run. They were down 2-1 to Atlanta, right?
Say it again.
They were down 2-1 to Atlanta, right?
They're down 2-1 to Atlanta.
Yeah. So they've lost 3 games the entire playoffs. Um, then the 13 straight they ran off. I mean, it's just been an improbable, incredible run. And the thing is, too, things have gone their way, and it has to. But like I said, team of destiny, the way they fought back, the way they keep coming back. Teams have had the chance to put them away. The Cavs had a chance, with game one to put them away and completely change that series. They couldn't do it. Spurs had 2 chances now to really completely flip this series where Wemby throws the ball off for Castle's back. That changes everything. Then you have last night Fox not dribbling out the ball. Like, it's just unbelievable. And this is the difference also, too, between Mike Brown and Tibbs. I do think Tibbs is a great coach, but Mike Brown, Tibbs would have never put Alvarado in that game. He would have
He
sat
wouldn't
out
have.
there and died with Bridges.
He would
And
have.
Bridges was
He would
cold.
have.
He didn't have
I
a good
love
game.
Tiz, but he would
He's
have.
been playing a lot better, but he didn't have a good game. He was cold. So, Mike Brown rode the hot hand. But Tibbs wouldn't have done that. He would have left Bridges out there and just let him keep going 0 for 7, 0 for 8, whatever. So, yeah, shout out to them, man. The OG fans definitely deserve this. The city
Definitely.
deserves this. I'm happy for you guys. I have no negative ill will toward the Knicks. Not a team. Come on. This team's been through Eddie Curry, Jerome James, Landry Fields. Like, they deserve this, man. The Knicks haven't had this much excitement since Lynn Sanity.
Bro, when you when you said Landry Fields, it just makes me. I want the Knicks to win even more now.
Yeah,
Like I'm ready at 100 with it. Now I'm at 105. You said Landry Fields.
they deserve
Like
this, man.
like we deserve this, bro.
They
Eddie
deserve this.
Curry, he had a good trajectory, didn't work out. Like the Knicks have been through so many ups and downs, more downs than ups. There were times when we thought, okay, when we got Melo, we all were excited
Yeah.
about it. And shout out to Melo. Melo did his thing for us, but we didn't win. So we always been like, and we
Yeah.
crashed. Now we're there. Now we're what I'm saying, at the finish line. So it's crazy. And
Langston
no
Galloway.
one. Oh my God, Knicks, please win this year, man. Langston Galloway.
It was bad, man. It was dark times.
It was
It was
dark.
dark
dog.
times, man.
Imagine paying those Nick prices for Langston Galloway out there. Imagine you dropping 200. You sit in
There's
the
only
corner
like
sections in the
one.
garden.
There's only
You
one Nick
watching.
I wish that was still there. That was a part of this. I like Quickly.
Oh, Quickly was that guy. I
Yeah, I
love
like
IQ.
Quickly,
Yeah, Quickly's
but
that guy.
you know,
But we gotta.
it
We
worked
had to
out. You
get.
got OG,
Yeah,
right?
we got OG from it, man. So
Finals
that was a
MVP. It
great.
looks like.
He might get it, and I'm not. I won't be mad at it, bro, because that's legendary, bro.
But my
It's all about moments.
That's it. My final whistle. Something crazy I've seen, especially when we're talking about the heat wave. Make sure your kids are hydrated and taken care of, man. Some of these schools do not have AC, which is a shame. I actually saw an article in Jersey where I'm at. Luckily, my son's school doesn't have this, but they were saying there's more Wawas in Jersey that have AC than the schools, and that's a damn shame. So make sure your kids are hydrated. They need to fix that. Obviously, it's always going to be summer. It's always going to be hot, and especially you got kids going to summer school and stuff like that too. There's no reason why these schools should not have proper AC. So the town, the board, the state, everybody who is involved in that needs to get on that because there's no way the Wawa should be cooler than the classroom. So that needs to get fixed. That needs to get taken care of. But make sure your kids, if you know your son or daughter is going to school where they don't have proper ventilation, make sure they're going with some extra water or something like that. And make sure they're being safe, dressing appropriately because it's hot out there. It is hot. It's very humid. And that's why I like that under today in the Mets game.
Yeah.
But get the AC fixed. Take care of the kids. Make sure they're good.
Get the AC fixed.
Get it fixed, man.
No, seriously, man. To add to that final whistle, yeah, man. Make sure your kids are hydrated because kids, a lot of these deaths, unfortunately, things be sudden. You know what I'm saying? Like adults, when we feel stuff, obviously we can react because like, I don't feel right. You go to the doctor, whatever your case may be. But kids can legit be playing, they go into bed hot, you don't know what's going on, and then something, God forbid, can happen. So make sure your kids are hydrated, man, because these sudden deaths are really a thing with kids. So you got to make sure that you're taking care of them. Make sure they, like my boy said, make sure they're hydrated, well fed, especially in the heat, man. You know what I'm saying? Like us grown folks, we can walk in the trenches of the heat. We've been there before, but these kids don't know nothing. They sweating and whatnot, and they're tired, and so just be careful with that, man. Make sure your kids hydrated. And schools fix that. What the hell? You have no AC for these kids? It ain't that expensive. Cut it out, man. Come on. Right. I want to blame. Don't blame the DOE, man. Put y'all money together, man. Put $100 a piece, man. Get these kids and yourself. You working in there too,
right? You dying in there too, exactly.
Yeah, man. Come on, cut it out. Y'all have enough AC, man.
Man, our last thing too that just came to my mind because it's coming up too, man. Don't be a fool at graduation. Walk across the stage, do a little high five, a little cheer, something like that. But don't be twerking. Don't do a cartwheel. Don't embarrass your family and stuff like that. Take this moment serious. It's an accomplishment, and walk the stage with some class. Just finish off the right way. You don't know who's in that audience. You don't know if you're gonna see these people again. You don't know if you're gonna need these people again. You never know. So just walk the stage with some class, end it the right way, and into the next adventure in your life.
Yeah,
the next chapter in your life, rather.
Next chapter, definitely. Yeah, obviously, this for social media. People want to go viral.
Right.
So that's just the culture of it now. But yeah, if my daughter was up there twerking, I'm like,
what are we doing?
I'm like, hey,
your grandma's here.
Everybody's looking at me. I'm like, well, she graduated, but I was like, oh yeah, but you know what I'm saying. So I was like, come on, but nah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, cause I heard there was a girl on I forgot what school it was. I seen the video, but I forgot the school. Hot 97 talked about it, and she walked across stage and started twerking, and the principal didn't give her the diploma. He was like, nah, and she still hasn't received it.
What?
She still
nah, you gotta give a diploma, bro. You gotta give it. You can't. That's not. Come on. You holding it hostage, bro. Like, come on, dog. She earned it. Obviously, you didn't like it. I get it, but you gotta give it. You could have made a face, been like, you know what I'm saying, like, and gave. But she earned the diploma, bro.
She definitely earned it. I'm sure it'll get.
He's gonna mail it.
It's gonna get mailed to her or something. But she still has not yet received it. That's what I'm saying. Just don't even put yourself in the moment. The 15 seconds of fame that you're going to get for it going viral, it ain't worth it. Walk the stage with some class. Don't embarrass your family. Don't embarrass yourself. And into that next chapter of your life.
Oh, she was like, she must have been twerking. I thought maybe she went up there and did a quick
whole
little
split and everything.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That diploma, yeah, she get that shit in the mail. She get that shit in August. She get that shit September 1st.
Right. So
that's crazy. My principal's mad petty. What's his name? By Principal Stevens. He sound petty as hell.
He was tight. ParentHood Parlay, episode 12, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell a friend and tell a friend. Appreciate everybody watching us on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Please give us some subscribers on there as well, too. We appreciate it. If you listen on Apple or Spotify, give the show 5 stars. We will be back next week. Let's put some money in the account. Let's cash these plays so it'll bring us home.
Yo, man, if like, subscribe, make sure you tune in. We're building, man. There's going to be so much content in the near future, so make sure you are tapped in. I mentioned earlier in the episode, I will be doing some short videos this weekend and definitely more down the line because I want to make sure we bring out more content for you guys. And just tap in, man. Let us know any thoughts, ideas, things you want us to talk about. We're always open to new things. And, we have that flexibility here. It's our platform, but obviously you guys are a part of it. So make sure y'all keep tuning in, man. Spread the word, spread the love, most importantly. If you got kids, take care of your kids. If you don't got kids, take care of yourself. Y'all be safe and y'all be hydrated. We talked about that. Hydration is important, man. Y'all be easy.